This is our last topic on in chapter 4. It's called a switch statement. Switch statements are really good for making decisions inside of for letting your program make decisions, giving the user options. I love switch statements. I find them really intuitive. I use them as much as possible. Sometimes you make mistakes with if else statements, but like I said, the coding is a lot cleaner, and I'll let you make up your mind what you think of them. When and where you use these in the program are going to be up to you. I'm not going to have a program that says, "Hey, you got to use the switch statement." I think watching this video, you will see that this actually would even work real well for the program that we're working on right now. But it's up to you. You're responsible for the material for the test and or any quiz that I put something out for. So here we go. Let's take a look at it. A switch statement, and I probably oversimplified this. I've made a choice just to kind of give you an idea. I declared a variable choice, and I've seed out enter A, B, or C. So the person is going to put in one of the letters. I'm going to put that letter into the switch statement. Okay? So on this program, if they typed in an A, it's going to trigger case A, which is it's going to be C out the letter A. Pretty uneventful. All right. Then it's going to break, which releases it from the program. That's what the break does. It releases us, not from the program, it releases us from the switch statement. Then it'll go down and do the C out. All right. If I would have chosen B, it would have, went to case A, viewed it's not A, then it would have went down to case B, and it would did everything up till the break. So I've got two things here. I've got you entered B, and B is for bizarre. Then break. And at this break, it goes outside the switch statement, which is outside of these two brackets, and goes down to the end L. If I'd typed in C, it would have went past case A, case B, and it will have met the provisions for case C. Then it would have did everything in case C up until the break. All right. So I'm going to run this and show you. Nice and clean code. I type in an A. It says you entered A. Let's run it again. B. You entered B. B is for bizarre. And then it cuts out. And let's go with C. You entered C. C is for crazy. Now, finally, let's go down to the default. I'm going to enter something besides A, B, or C. Something out of bounds. Let's just enter D. You did not enter A, B, or C. So, like I said, I find this nice and clean. The key points to this is it does everything in the case. You'll always put the choice. This switch is a reserved word. You'll put the choice in here. And this could have been I could have named this character Bob. It still would have worked. I mean, anything you put inside the parentheses here, is going to give you it's anything you put inside will work with the switch statement. All right, it works all the way up to the break of the choice that you chose. Then if it doesn't choose any of those, it goes down to the default statement. The default statement is just like the final else. All right, I'm going to show you how important the break statements are. I'm going to take them out of this program. Right, I'm going to run this. I'm just going to choose A, and it did everything. Without the breaks, it doesn't know to enter exit, not enter. It doesn't know to exit the switch statement. It just keeps doing everything. So don't forget your break statements. All right, I got a program that's a little more detailed here, not too much more, but another switch statement. Nope, wrong one. All right, this one's actually kind of cool. All right, got a switch statement in this. If you look up in the top, we'll go through everything. Basic, include IOStream using namespace. Right. Then I'm going to do a char operator, which is a character operator. Then I'm going to do a float, num1, num2. All right. The program is going to prompt the user, enter an operator, plus, minus, multiplication, or division. All right. The user is going to enter one, and it's going to be assigned to operator. It's going to be one of these 4 characters. Then it's going to it's going to ask the user to enter 2 numbers, num1, num2. All right. So it's actually kind of cool. Switch operator. So that plus, minus, multiplication or division is going to go down into here. Then there's going to go to either case plus, case minus, case multiplication, case division. All right. And it's going to take those 2 numbers and do whatever the operator said that you told it. It's going to add num1 to num2, right? It's going to subtract num1 from num2 from num1. It's going to multiply the 2. It's going to divide, all right? The default is error. The operator is not correct. So if you enter something other than these 4 choices, because look, the first case, second case, third case, fourth case, that's the 4 operators. If you order something outside of that, it's going to say error, the operator is not correct. So this has got a little bit more meat than the last program I showed you. Let's run this. All right, I'm going to choose division. Then it's going to ask me 2 numbers. Something that multiplies evenly. Let's see. Let's do 49 and 7. All right, when this runs, it's going to go to the switch statement. It's going to go all the way down to the division. Then it's going to enter the 2 numbers in. So there you go. 49 divided by 7 is 7. Just go back and run another one. I'm going to pick the plus sign this time. So it's going to go in the switch statement. It's going to, inside of the parentheses, it's going to put the plus. It'll go down to the switch statement that is a plus. Here's my 2 numbers, 321 and 234. Add those together, you get 555. So I think actually this is a really good program for you to understand what's going on. You enter an operator, and that operator, one of those 4, goes into the switch statement, right? So one of these characters is assigned to OPER, operator. Operator is put into the switch statement. Then it goes down. The other thing I want to comment on was inside of this, up until the break, you can do enormous amounts of work. Most of our programs just have little bitty things going on. You can do all kinds of stuff. So the switch statement's really powerful in making that decision, like 4 forks in the road. We want to go one of these 4 directions, and the amount of work it can do can be huge. So, I mean, it can go on into long amounts of programming inside of these, all the way up to the break. Then it knows when it breaks, it kicks out outside of the switch statement and finishes the program. Like I mentioned, this is fair game. If you want to use this for the program that we're working on now, if you find it more intuitive, you're just intellectually you're responsible to know how to do this and how to do nested if statements. So, all right, guys, have a good day. Have a good production day, and I will see you all on Wednesday.